What are the benefits of teamwork? We have seen what is team. We have seen definitely the teams are different when we are talking about the groups and the teams. Every group is not a team. We have seen, we have understood the characteristics of the team work. Now, what are the benefits of teamwork? हम अकेले भी तो काम कर सकते हैं ना? So, team की ज़रूरत क्या है? But teamwork do have its own benefits. Let's see what are they. First, a team makes you happier. If you're working alone, you're just you. But if you're working with so many people around you who do a very fabulous work and you all are walking on the same path for attaining that particular goal, definitely you become much more happier when you're working in a team as a team member. Innovation comes from diverse perspective. As I told you, when we are working in a team, there is brainstorming of ideas. And when you are working in a team, definitely so many innovative ideas comes from, because the people around you, the team members are from diverse areas and they do give a very diverse perspective to the particular object which is to be attained. So that is again one of the benefits. You get to know so many things when you are a team member. Sharing workload. If you are doing it alone, you will be overloaded every time. But if the work is divided according to the expertise, definitely it will be sharing of workload for all of us. Increasing productivity with recognition. When you are given the specialized task to perform, you are expert in that. It is definitely 100% going to increase your productivity, and when your productivity increases, you definitely are trying to give your 100% and ultimately it do get you the recognition. Less stress for employees, as well as I can add there for the students as well. You are given a particular task to complete, which is a part of whole process. This way, the stress level comes down because the workload is less. More people, greater ideas, as I told you before. Inspiring your creativity. हम दूसरों को देखते हैं, उनके काम करने के तरीकों को देखते हैं, and this really inspires us. And this generates a feeling of creativity into us. We also get so many ideas. We also get inspired by looking at the people, by looking at the team members around us. So definitely one of the benefit of teamwork is you get inspired and definitely you become more creative in your ideas. Making risk or risky less scary. If there is a risk, but we are together holding hands, it becomes less scary for all of us, right? Growing as an individual. When we are working in a team, we grow as an individual as well. There are so many things we adapt. There are so many things that we see around us. And this all definitely helps us to grow ourselves as an individual. And learning from others. I'm very good in my area, but if my team member is very good in another area, I get to learn from him. Although मैं उसमें बहुत expert नहीं हो जाऊंगी 2 दिन में या 4 महीने में या 6 महीने में जितना भी हमारा time frame है, but I get to learn so many things. और जब आप काम करते हैं टीम में, you get a sense of collaboration, you get a sense of belongingness, you get a sense of sharing from there. So you get to learn so many things from others when you are a team member. Now, what are the characteristics of a teamwork? Having a clear and logical objective, definitely first one. Make sure everyone clearly understands their roles and tasks, which I told you. When we are working in a team, when there is a teamwork, roles or tasks along with authority and responsibility जो है वो clearly defined होती हैं. So this is again one of the characteristics of teamwork. Delegation of task. हमें अपने काम पता होते हैं और डेलीगेट किसे किया है, किसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, किसको अथॉरिटी है, कितना टाइम फ्रेम है, everything is very clearly mentioned over there. And definitely the tasks are delegated to the right person who do have the correct skills for that particular task, for that particular you can say the job. Using people with different skills, that is creative as well as the organizer. अलग अलग काम है, अलग अलग टीम मेंबर हैं, and when we are working in a team, this helps to utilize the manpower correctly and efficiently, and that too in a very creative manner. Taking a positive attitude and learning from the setbacks. कभी कुछ गलती हो गई, कुछ गड़बड़ हो गई, so we get to learn so many things, and this helps us to create, to inculcate the positive attitude in us. Having people who can coordinate and accept the responsibilities. Leadership qualities भी इससे उभर के आती हैं. You get to understand, yes, I am very good in taking the responsibilities. You recognize your potential. And in the same way, the other people also accepts that, yes, he is good in taking the responsibilities, he is good in taking the lead, he can coordinate very well with the team, he do have a very good communication skills, and so on and so forth. So these are again few things which definitely helps us to grow. Creating enthusiasm and initiative to make the things happen. When a team is there, definitely there is enthusiasm. That particular task is complete, oh, I have to complete mine. So there's a sense of competition along with sense of belongingness, along with the sense of, yes, achievement. And that competition definitely is a very healthy definition, healthy competition. Supportive, informal group atmosphere, and definitely the use of humor. It is not that every time the team has to be into that formal setup. No. Team can be into informal setup, yes, and there is so much of support from the team members in the informal setup. Even in these days, the organizations do support the informal work culture, and the teams do work in a very informal way. The main motto is to get that objective attained. Result जो है वो दिखना चाहिए, result oriented team को होना चाहिए. And definitely when you are working in a team, there's a lively atmosphere, there's a humor, and you all are learning from one another. Nothing like that. Listening to others and giving constructive feedback if needed. This is again one very good aspect when you are working in a team. Feedbacks मिलना आपको और आपको देना. And that too very you can say feedback बस ऐसे ही नहीं देना है. टीम वर्क या जब आप टीम के मेंबर होते हो तब आप सीखते हो how to understand the things, how to give the feedback. The way you communicate the feedback is also important. हमें कुछ पसंद आया, कुछ नहीं आया, but the way you are communicating that thing to the team member is also important, and this you get to learn when you are a team member. Being comfortable with disagreement and seeing it as useful. Yes, I am not saying there will be no disagreements between the team members. There will be, और होने भी चाहिए. हम सब individuals हैं. We do have our own thought process, and we should respect ourselves and others for that. So there will be differences, and the disagreements as well, but that is a part of the game. And out of those disagreements, out of those you can say the difference of opinion, again we are moving towards achieving the goal in a better way. Skills needed for teamwork. Characteristics देखे, benefits देखे. Now what are the skills which are needed for a teamwork? सो द फर्स्ट इज लिसनिंग. कल भी मैंने जब कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स हम पढ़ रहे थे मैंने आप लोगों को बताया था लिसनिंग इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड दीज डेज लिसनिंग इज़ बिकमिंग अ वेरी forgotten art, forgotten skills. So when I'm talking about skills needed for teamwork, the first is listening. Listen to what other team member is telling. Discussing. Second, whenever there is a team, there are team members, we need to discuss about how we are going to proceed to attain that particular goal. Questioning. If you don't understand anything, you can definitely question. So questioning. And the way you question is also important. Question पूछने का तरीका, किस तरीके से आप अपना क्वेश्चन पुट फोर्थ करेंगे, दैट इज़ ऑल्सो वेरी क्रूशल. परसुएडिंग, आप अपना आइडिया अगर टीम को बताना चाहते हैं, समझाना चाहते हैं, तो आपके पास वो स्किल्स होनी चाहिए, परसुएसिव स्किल्स, सो दैट ऑल द टीम मेंबर्स अग्री विथ यू. देन रिस्पेक्टिंग. Each and every team member is an individual and you need to respect that team member. So respecting is one of the skills which is very important when you are working in a team. Helping. You are a team member, you are working in a team. It is obligatory that we all are working each other and sharing. And we all know sharing is caring. Participating. We need to participate into each and every aspects relating to the team, relating to attainment of that particular goal. हम टीम मेंबर हैं पर हम किसी में पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करेंगे, सो आप टीम मेंबर है ही नहीं इस हिसाब से अगर देखा जाए तो, बिकॉज यू आर नेवर शेयरिंग, नाइदर यू आर देयर participating in any of the activities, so how will you be a team member? So you need to be helping. You need to have the sharing mindset, caring one. You need to be very participative, and at the same time, last but not the least, that you should be a very good, you have to be a very good dynamic communicator when you are working in a team.